Hello everybody, welcome back to another one of these. Also, one thing you'll probably notice already, new haircut. Do you like it? I don't, but I've got to live with it now. And yeah, so it's actually Friday. I'm going to Comic-Con tomorrow, but I have just finished all my exams. I've had way too many, they're all over now, which is good. Now I don't need to revise anything. I wasn't doing it anyway, I was revising right before the day. So if I get good grades, that does mean if I focus even harder, if I try even more, I'll get amazing grades. That's not true, I probably completely failed my physics. I was expecting to do bad on that, and I think I did. So, at least I have the right expectations. Anyway, so it's Friday, which means that it's film night. Now, I've probably mentioned it before, but film night is a thing that me and my family do. We watch a film every Friday. Film night. I personally want to push for the first Spider-Man film. That's what I'm going to push for. I'm going to hopefully try and get Spider-Man 1 from the Sam Raimi trilogy up and running. And yeah. Also, I'm looking in this camera and I'm just thinking, no, my hair looks bad. Well, as I said, I'm stuck with it. But in 2 months, I'll have to have another haircut, so I'm fine with that. I can live with it. So I'm going to try, hopefully, today, having it swept back. So that'll be interesting to see. Stick around and you'll see Comic-Con in a bit. I'm going to Spider-Man. Wow. So I then started to watch some of Tomska's live stream that he was doing for charity. I heard he was doing it, it was 12 hours. It started at 12 o'clock and ended at midnight. So I'd obviously missed the beginning when I came in from school. So I sat down and watched a bit of that, but I eventually got a bit bored and went off to watch some other stuff. What I did see is Smash Bros. Looked quite fun. Just had to watch a relatively lengthy Deliveroo advert before I was able to actually get in. So what I wanted to say was that I've been doing this for a while, and I've got one of them here, which is this, which is pretty much just a list of all of these videos which I made of Red Dead Redemption. So it's a massive list of the story, going all the way to 69 episodes. No, beyond that, because I do a few meeting up old friends. But I haven't uploaded it because of the fact I've got it partially done, not completely done, which I'm going to do an actual series later on. I don't know what we're going to do with that series now. Later on, we managed to watch the first Sam Raimi Spider-Man film. And it is very true that it is quite cheesy. I must admit, though, it is annoying watching films with my brother, as if it's apparently not a perfect film, and it's like watching a film with cinema sins. And that's always fun. It's not like I don't like cinema sins. Anyway. Okay, so it is 7:20 to it's Saturday. So we're leaving at 8 something or other. I'm gonna get going to Comic-Con. So I'm not gonna get dressed just yet. And yeah. So I'm gonna follow my normal morning routine. Get up, brush my teeth, and go down and have breakfast. I can actually see quite well through this, believe it or not. And yeah, that's gonna happen. So let's get started on the day. So yes, this is my morning routine. Breakfast, that's the bass guitar, and YouTube. It's a very entertaining life. But yeah, also sometimes check Instagram. Yeah, I got an Instagram page, look at me, I'm the proper millennial now. There was just on the exams, so basically no one's on there. I did just turn on my watch history, right? Now, I have a thing. I don't watch videos. I only watch videos of my subscribers with my watch history on. If I don't have my watch history on, it's probably because I'm not going to watch anything that on there. And then that way, I don't get recommended for stuff that I'm just trying out or I'm not super interested in. This doesn't work anymore because of how YouTube's now just basically doesn't even hide the fact. Basically, it just means that you won't see what you previously lost. It doesn't mean that they're not going to start sending you recommended stuff for videos that you've already watched. I still do that anyway. I don't mind tributes, but I now start getting them. But some of them are very good, you know. Not super fun. Anyway. Okay, so I just watched a spoiler review for Captain Marvel, because I don't plan to go see it. So yeah, and I don't really want to go see Captain Marvel because I've heard some negative stuff about it. I don't really like those kinds of films that are designed for just that purpose and also are apparently quite poorly written. So I don't want to go see it, but I was looking at a review and man, there is some bad stuff in there. Jeremy Jeans. He was I remember he mentioned at the end something like, oh yeah, what's your favourite female characters in like film? And I realised I don't watch many films anymore. To the extent that I actually don't know. I was going to leave a comment, but I couldn't think of anyone. I could think of game and TV. I couldn't think of a film. I couldn't think of a book. Artemis. Technically I could have said that, but so I've basically got every other form of media apart from music. No, the Girl from the Near Future album. But yeah, so for game it's Femshep from Mass Effect. So if you want one that isn't a character that I got to create because that's how Mass Effect works. I would either say Chloe Fraser from Uncharted or what was her name? I had a second one in my head. Sadie Adler. They're both quite good characters. TV, it's Beckett, Detective Catherine Beckett from Castle. I love Castle. That was a brilliant TV show. What other ones are? But yeah, and as I said, book, there's Artemis from Ready Player One. I don't know why I'm so tired. Oh, and from comic, probably Spider-Gwen. Yeah, I can't really think of any for film. Any that aren't already like from a adaptation, so like Spider-Gwen from Into the Spider-Verse or So on that, I'm trying to think of a different character who isn't one of those, but yeah, I can't think of any. I'll be getting dressed in a minute to go to Comic-Con, but I'm going to listen to some Green Day because... Oh. Can you tell I'm tired? For Captain Marvel. Apparently she's going to take over the... Like, she's going to become, like, the new leader of the Avengers as soon as she gets introduced. Like, really? What? Why? She hasn't done anything. And, like, yeah, sure, if she's supposedly powerful enough to defeat Thanos, and does, then, well, you know. From what I've heard about her character and all that, I feel like that she's going to kind of disappear into the background of Endgame. Or at least have not as many memorable character moments. I'm obviously not talking about like action moments or anything. I don't know. I don't want to go see the film, and as far as I'm aware, I don't need to. I have heard something, but because I haven't, I guess it's not really a massive spoiler. I'll say it, and if I don't want it, I don't know, I did it out. But apparently, so I bet anyone who's seen Winter Soldier knows this line, which is when Nick Fury says, "Last time I trusted someone, I lost an eye." And says a few other quotes about eyes. Apparently, he lost his eye from a cat scratch. Picked up the cat and it scratched him in the eye. And that's how he lost his eye. That completely destroys any emotion that scene would have had. It would have made perfect sense to have, like, a person, like maybe if Coulson suddenly, if a Kree disguised itself as Coulson, I know I haven't seen the film, so I don't know how all of this works, but you know, if a Kree disguised itself as Coulson and then attacked him, or even like another side character who we're shown to have that Nick has a close relationship to, and then, you know, they betray him or something. Just, why a cat scratch? That sounds stupid. Because why would you say that last time I trusted a cat, I lost an eye? That's just stupid. Anyway. I can't do much, can I? Not until I become a director, and then I can fix all these stupid problems. Well, I won't be able to fix them, I'll just have to do it my way. And never work for Disney. Disney is on my blacklist, I will never work for them. No matter what career I end up in, I'm not working for Disney. Well, I want to go into film, but I'm not working for Disney. I'm going to make sure I get as far away from them as possible, because I do not like them in the sense of when it comes to their work and all of that. They can make good films, I just don't like their reasoning for it, or how obvious their reason for just money is. But anyway, so yeah, there's my rant of the day. Yeah, I've just realised something. We have lambs. Oh, there they are. Wow, this is a horrible blur. Oh, there's another one licking itself or something. Curious young minds. They're a long way away. Always have a load of birds down there. The zoom on this camera is amazing. Oh, that is an amazing shot. Stay focused on there. Oh, so cute. And they're gone. Okay. Okay then. I do not look good in a hat. I've already known this. But I'm going to have to wear it because I can't fold it in any way. This is completely rigid, so. So once I get there, I put on the mask. This all looks so much better. So we're gonna head off in a minute. I'm actually gonna play something on guitar. Boulevard of Broken Dreams by Green Day, because that's the most recent song I'm learning. So, you know. I've actually now finished that other song that I played last time, because there's a little bridge that I never did, but I don't know, copyright. So I don't do it just in case. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to try and layer it a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and play the guitar, and then as I was to do lyrics, might even do a second part of the guitar. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, I've got everything else of all my costume just lying here. So we got the helmet, goggles, gloves, and the other thing is somewhere around here. And the line where we are. Okay, so we're now back, and I got a lot of posters. I went with 50 quid. I've got 10 left. I'm getting a job in the summer, so that's not going to be so bad when I start going. Anyway, we have this cool one, David Tennant. It's clearly from the 50th anniversary, because that's not his normal hair. That is. But yeah, so we got this one with all the doctors. The others are in these smaller ones. I'm just seeing the camera dotting up these little squares to try and target their faces. I like this because it's like the new Who, and then in my mind, the order of the doctors in their quality. So Jodie Whittaker, I don't think she was an okay doctor, just had probably the worst series ever. The Ninth Doctor, so Christopher Eccleston, Matt Smith and Peter Capaldi were pretty drawn with me, and then David Tennant at the top, because he's the best. I also have this one, signed by Colin Baker. Just there, so Sixth Doctor. I watched a bit of an episode. And this one, with all of the Marvel characters. I was confused on who that was. I thought that was Aquaman for a minute. But yeah. So a lot of them. And yeah, and I'm going to figure out where I'm going to put them in this room. That's an obvious spot, but I have a David Tennant poster down there, which fell off on like Tuesday, right on top of me whilst I was asleep, and it terrified me. So, I don't know. Don't really have a whole lot of them. Could put it there. So I could put one here. Maybe one up there somewhere. Another one over here, maybe. This is probably like my poster wall. Yeah, because then you can see these in the background. Yeah, why not? Alright then. Let's give this a try. So after bringing up most of my posters, I decided to come back down. Before my brother and his friend showed up, I decided I was going to restart Red Dead Redemption 2 again. This time with a challenge in mind. Cut all his hair off as soon as I can, so after the bar fight, and see how long it takes for his hair to grow back. So far, I'm still in chapter 1 early on, but I've managed very quickly went from bald to having some amount of hair within a day. So yeah. Red Dead Redemption is a great game. I'm worried that I'm going to drain any interest I have from it. So I took a short break from it, but I'm hoping that I'm not going to drain that from myself again. And then, so that's why I'm trying something new to try and keep me a little bit interested. Not so much in the story, but in the gameplay. Also seeing if I can maintain Arthur's weight, which has always been a very difficult challenge for me. It's now the next morning, Sunday. I've gone up. It is 10:10. Early morning. It's also actually quite a nice day outside. Look at that. Looks like summer. So, what my plan is for today is pretty much either download and start editing these, or try and do something on my guitar, which I haven't practiced for a while, which was that Green Day song. If not, I might find somewhere else that I'll put it maybe into the next one, because I haven't practiced guitar in a while because I've had all these mocks. I haven't been able to practice. So that's fun. But yeah, I've got all my posters up now. So we got these ones over here. I've actually had to move all these posters along a little bit because I don't think when my camera is over here, where the original set, where not the Captain Marvel, but the Marvel poster, I think, was too far this way that you just wouldn't be able to see it. I've also put my David Tennant one over here. I've stuck that one back up, and I actually forgot that I also bought this one, which, to be honest, looked better when I had my goggles on, but it's still kind of cool. It was £5, it wasn't that much. And also I need to figure out where I'm going to put this one, because this one's quite cool. I think I've already shown that one. One second, just whilst I peel off the price tag, which has my last name on it. You will never know. Right. So, another mini review thing. Get off me. And it's gone. Right. So this one, I need to remind myself of what happens in this. So, at the end there's Mysterio. It's like a single issue comic, but I think this one was quite good. It definitely made up for what I kind of class as the slight disappointment that the second one was. But they brought in the Hunter guy. Frank Castle, or the Punisher, finds Craven, the Hunter, to hunt down Spider-Woman, or Spider-Gwen, but technically a Spider-Woman. And yeah, this was actually quite interesting, because it does summarise what happens in a series of Spider-Woman comics where Gwen loses her powers. So she has like these limited capsules that she has to keep taking to reactivate her powers, except for I think she's got 7 at the start of the comic. And they only give her powers temporarily. So, you know, she's got to be careful in when she uses them. And oh no, that adds like another level of tension, I suppose. A bit like how the web shooters could usually sometimes run out, except that they haven't ever run out. I thought she had organic webbing. I didn't realise she actually had web shooters. But anyway, no, they've been blocked. They got blocked in the second one, I think. Anyway, but yeah, fun. I actually saw someone in Comic-Con dressed as Gwenum, so Spider-Gwen and Venom, which I haven't got to yet. That's a few more. I think that's 1 or 2 ahead of this. So, yeah. But they're really hard to find in England. Like,
insanely hard. I go to a comic book store called Excelsior. It's a great comic book shop. I think it's where I got all of these from. And, you know, they're a nice comic book shop, you know, nice people. It's a bit smaller than I think most, but it's very nice. And I go to that one in Bristol, and yeah, so I often actually have to keep ordering them in instead. And I remember I ordered one before Christmas, and it arrived about 2-3 weeks later. So that was a bit annoying. I think I received it at the end of December, maybe beginning of January. So yeah. But I have a couple of things I'm determined to do today. One is start recording lyrics for some stuff that I want to do, which looks quite windy, so I'm not sure how my cameras and all of that will hold up with the audio for the wind. And the other thing is trying to use this heat thing to make my hair stay in place. I'm going to look like Rafe Adler by the end of today. Gonna look like an Uncharted villain, I just know it. Oh, I know what I also need to do today. I'm going to have to end this series a little bit earlier, because I'm going to have to start recording narration for the sections where we don't talk, or I don't talk. So stuff like film night and that Red Dead Redemption clip, and also do the music over of, I think it was going to be The Geeks Will Inherit the Earth, which is going to play over the Comic-Con part. But I need to ask my parents for their images to be put into my computer so that I can use those, because I only have about 4 on my phone. One on this camera of a picture of me and Arthur Morgan, which was so cool. I spotted him from the balcony. I was like, oh, it's Arthur Morgan. And then a little bit later, I think he bought that outfit online. I think I've seen that. And when we were leaving, I spotted another Spider-Man Noir. Who I remember one. I was like, oh, you should get a picture, and I could tell that I don't think he wanted a picture, because he kind of looked at me for a second and then looked back, or like looked away. I could almost see that, because I could see through his goggles. The goggles were more like a felt material than actual goggles. After we left, I did say, yeah, I've seen that outfit online. I think he bought it from the internet. I don't know. That, obviously, if you buy your internet from the internet, that is not a bad thing. Usually, it does mean that you're guaranteed to get an entire costume, and you don't have to do what I do and panic when you get something that doesn't fit right, like this, like the leather cap thing. Yeah, but I don't think we're going to go on Sunday again. No, on Saturday again, because that is so busy, and it's a little bit annoying because it's quite hard to get around. So I think we'll start going on the... Some people have arrived in a red car. I'm guessing they're trying to figure out which one is my cousin's house. Or they're guests at my grandma's B&B. They look lost. I wanted to help them, but I'm in my pyjamas. Like, yeah. This is what I wear around that. I'm going to wear to bed. Obviously not the dressing gown. The dressing gown is new, and I love it. Okay. I'm going to go downstairs and go onto YouTube. I'm not going to record that again, because that's just sad. A lot of my life is really lonely, I've just realised that. Ron was meant to join me, but he didn't in the end. So, I'm just editing over the video, and it is interesting what you get to see of what I just removed. So I'm currently on Saturday morning. However, I have jumped around a little bit. I've already done the montage.
Can't think of it. So, yeah.
That's going. Why do I talk about all this stuff? There's no reason for it.
So that's something I just wanted to talk about.
Yeah. So my parents are getting back later than I thought they were going to be getting back. Which means that it's unlikely for me to actually be able to record a swept back hairstyle. I'll probably do that next weekend. I don't want to do it on a school day in case I don't like it. But yeah, well, to be honest, you didn't miss out on much. I did intend that I would do a little bit of art stuff. Like I've got my own kind of private art folder, which I've been drawing like a superhero poster in there for like one of my ideas of a film that I could do. And I've been doing that for a couple of days, and I just need to. I think now I'm kind of onto the final bit where I just need to colour it all in, and then it should look fine. But I'll try and remember to show you guys what that looks like as its final product. Maybe even include some of the pictures I took of it before I coloured it all in, and then after I coloured it all in, and I'll probably take some new ones now so that I can show how its development has gone and then all of that. Apart from that, I've noticed a lot of my videos seem to be filled with these like unfulfilled promises of things that I would do. Like, oh yeah, I'll decorate more of my background. Never do that. I've done it a little bit now with posters, but I said I was going to get like those little, well, not little, they're quite big actually in some cases, but like those video game statue things of figures, like the main characters from games and stuff like that. Said I was going to get those to put them up in the background, never did. I got pop vinyls from like Christmas and birthdays, and now I've got those posters, so technically I've now decorated it, but that was like 3 years ago I said I was going to do that. But yeah, and one of the ones here was saying that I was going to change my hair. Never did. I did a little bit, but not really. I said I was going to try a swept-back style, but I haven't. And I think I deleted the picture of myself with that swept-back hairstyle, so I don't even think I could edit it in to show you what I was going for. But as I said, it's like Rafe Adler. So it's annoying that I never got around to doing that or showing any of those things, because I found out, I was like, yeah, I'll just check to see if I've got any homework. Yeah, I did, for tomorrow. 116 questions on GCSE pod. Yay! I also have another load for Tuesday, which I didn't know about. So I'm going to check up on those and see how long it takes me to finish that. But as long as I make a start either today or tomorrow, I can do it tomorrow. I did it. It took me about an hour. A little less than that. Good thing is that as soon as I finished, the Wi-Fi died. So that would have been annoying if I had to redo all of those. They're multiple choice, so they're really quite quick to go through, and you can kind of guess most of the time. If not, I just do quick Google searches. I think this is pretty much going to be the end of it, at the end of this episode, because it's 6 o'clock. My parents said they were going to get back at 5, I think. And they're not back. And I don't know how I would get rid of it, the hair thing, so I just feel like I might as well just end it now and try again some other time. I'll probably do a vlog before then where I'll try that sweatback style. So anyway, yeah, so I've got to switch hands now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all later. Bye.